In this video, I'm going to teach you and show you how to create mantras that actually work for a specific goal that you want to achieve. The first thing we need to do is write down our goal that we want to achieve. Now, when it comes to goal setting, I always recommend setting goals that you can achieve in either 30 days or 90 days. 12 weeks is a perfect timeline to set a goal. Set yourself between 3 to 5 main goals that you really want to achieve, that you are struggling to achieve right now. Think of the goals that you've had for a long time that you keep not achieving, that you keep not getting right. Choose those goals because mantras could be the thing that actually helps you to complete these goals. Write down your goals in this format. So you have 1, 2, and 3 next to each other like this on a piece of paper. Then I want you to draw an arrow down and write your limiting beliefs when it relates to this specific goal. And really dig deep into your brain right now. What is the limiting beliefs, the true limiting belief holding you back from achieving that specific goal? So if it's a money goal that you have, for example, is it because you don't feel worthy of having that money? Or is it because you genuinely don't know what to do with the money? Or you're afraid that you are going to spend all the money once you make it? Or you just feel like it's going to take too much work to get that money? Think of the true limiting belief that is standing in your way. You might need to give yourself some time here, some minutes with no distraction to actually figure out what is in your brain and what is stopping you from getting to that goal. Then you're going to counteract that belief with a mantra. Because when we're creating mantras specific to a goal and a belief that we have, that's when we can rewire our belief. So you are going to have your goal, your current belief around that goal, and your new belief. Keep it simple and stick to one limiting belief and one new belief that you are creating for yourself. And when it comes to creating mantras, we want to write them in the first person. So if your goal is to make 10K per month, and your limiting belief around this goal is to make 10K a month, I have to work really hard. I have to put in 14 hours a day, I have to work a lot. And that could be what's stopping you from making that 10K month. So if that is your current belief, then you want to counteract that belief by saying, I make £10,000 per month working less and loving the work that I do. I make £10,000 per month working less and loving the work that I do. Notice that I say it in the first person as if it's already true. If we're also going to choose a mantra when it comes to relationships, for example, so if you want to find your life partner and you're thinking, they don't exist. Your limiting belief is, I'm too picky, they don't exist, I'm asking too much, I want too much. When I'm on these dating apps, they never seem to fit, or I'm not worthy of finding love. Whatever your limiting belief is, choose that really strong limiting belief that you have, that strong core belief that you are sending out into the universe, and counteract that with a mantra that is in the present tense. I am worthy of love. I know that my life partner is out there and he or she is on their way. And these mantras will be so powerful when it comes to rewiring your brain and actually living the version of yourself that you want to be. And when it comes to goal setting, as I mentioned in the beginning, three-month goals are a perfect timeline of setting goals. And now as we're heading into the last 3 months of the year, it's the perfect time to set your 3-month goals for the end of 2024. Also, a goal should be a result that you want. A goal is not the action that you put in, but a goal is the result. So what I've started to do is actually call my goals results, and I mentioned this in previous videos as well. But what is the result that you want at the end of the 3 months? Why are you making these mantras? What result do you want? And write that down and be aware of it. Because the more clarity that we get on who we want to be and what we want, the easier it is to get there, because the easier it is to make a plan, to look at other people who have done the same and see what they're doing and what has worked versus what hasn't worked. And when it comes to action taking and action setting, we should get clarity on the specific action that we want to take, that we need to take in order to get towards these goals. Mantras are just a part of the process toward getting towards your goals. It's a big part of the process. It's almost I think it's 50% mindset, 50% action taking, because if you don't believe that what you want is possible, if you have all these limiting beliefs, then the universe is going to be very confused. When you are doing all of the right things physically, in this physical realm, you're doing all of the right things towards the goal that you want, but inside, your belief doesn't match that. It's you're counteracting yourself, so it's going to be much harder to actually get that result, and if not, impossible. So that's why mantras are extremely powerful, and this is how you create mantras to get towards a specific goal. Write down your specific goal, write down your current belief, counteract that with a new belief and use that as your mantra. When to read these mantras? Every morning, every evening. Simple. Every morning you're starting your day with positive mantras in the present tense, hyping you up for the reality that will soon be yours. In the evening, you're doing the same thing. When we're in our sleeping state, we are still manifesting when we are there. So if we're reading those mantras before we go to bed, we're going to bed feeling positive, feeling like that is our reality. That 10K month, that life partner, whatever your goals are, that is your reality when you are sleeping, and you are sleeping peacefully, and you are so grateful for everything that's coming and everything that is already yours. So that is when I read my mantras personally. I'm way better at reading them in the morning, honestly. I do not read them in the evening very often, but I want to start, and now is the perfect time to start. We have 90 days, 3 months, Q4 is here. Write down your mantras, uncover those limiting beliefs, and let's freaking go. Don't forget to subscribe below and like this video if you found it valuable, and do this exercise and share it with a bestie, because when we all win, life is way more fun. Have a beautiful day, week, month, life. Bye.